So, Chris,
You're listening to
that's
the
what I'm talking about.
17104.com.
Oh, Jason.
I just
Oh,
did this,
Jay
and then
Boogie.
that's all I did was this, and I got.
Jay Boogie. That's all right. Okay. Let me find out. Let me find out. Hey. All right. Things ain't what they used to be. What? Mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be.
Mm,
Jason Superman Benefield, what's going on?
I'm living my best superhero life here. I
I hear
tell
you.
people that Christopher Reeves is the Superman. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can upstage or outdo Christopher Reeves. He was the
I
man.
hear you.
So
I hear
yeah,
you. I hear you. Well, speaking of that, a lot of people wonder, who Wonder Woman is. And I cannot confirm whether or not I am Wonder Woman, but I will say that no one has ever seen Wonder Woman and I in the same room at the same time. That's all I can say. I don't know how I do it. I just do it.
He's just to
You
do it. He's just to do
I
it.
just do it. I don't know how. You guys heard it here first on Let's Talk About It,
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes.
sir. So Jason Benefield, how was your week? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing very, very well. Energy's high.
See?
Looking forward to being on the East Coast later on this week, and then
Yeah,
you know, Father's
yeah.
Memorial is on Saturday, and I have a meeting with my alma mater, Villa Maria College, on Thursday
Okay.
about my book and a possible speaking engagement as
What?
well. What, right?
All right. I
Uh,
see you, Big Willie. Go ahead.
right. Show you right.
See you
Show you
right. Go
right. Show you right.
ahead. Big
And
Willie and Barry. All right. I
and right.
like that. Hey,
And then
man.
I spoke on yesterday for Agape East on Zoom. I
Okay.
had a message, had a word for him, and it was really fun, really, really good, high vibration, high energy,
Okay.
and yeah, had a great time.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's all right there. Look at you doing all kind of things. That's the Superman shirt out here, just saving the world. One thing at a time. That's all you can do.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's all you
yeah.
do, just one thing at a time. That's all right. That's all
Yes,
right.
yes.
Let's say hello really quickly to Daryl Moore in Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, Daryl,
Zero.
thank you for joining us. Chris Camouflage Williams. Chris Camouflage Williams.
Yes,
He said, good
sir.
evening, Miss Wendy and Mr. Taft and Mr. Jason. Taft is MIA. And, remember, Jason, about this time last semester, he got
Yeah,
missing on us.
yeah,
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 he got a
yeah.
little
I
missing on
remember.
us. But he says,
I
he
remember.
says, and I hate to start a conversation off this way, but he says he has an evening class on Monday. So,
Oh, really? What is he?
yeah.
Who is he studying?
Culinary arts. Culinary
Yeah.
arts.
Are we sure? Her name is Culinary. Sure.
Is that what we call it? Okay. Note to self, call the school tomorrow.
But like, where
I need
is
to do
your
a
tuition
drive-by.
money going?
Yeah, I know, right? Right. Let's say hello to my mom, Randy Massey, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Hey, Mom.
Hey, ma.
Hey, Mom. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us, always joining us. You were just in time to hear Jason's remarks. I'm glad you heard that.
Hey, I'm sure she like my grandbaby. Thank you, Lord, my grandbaby. Yes.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. You know, I
How about
had
you?
an opportunity. Well, I had a really good weekend, a really good week. Let's see if I can send it to Minister Chris
Oh,
in time. But
that's right. That is right.
what's that?
I'm glad you said that. I forgot to send him a picture too, and I totally forgot to mention
Oh,
that.
but go
But go
ahead,
ahead.
go back to
No,
it.
no,
No,
you
no,
go
go back
ahead.
to it because I'm sending mine now because I didn't
Oh,
send mine on time.
okay, cool. So yeah, Mr. Chris, if you could show my photo, please, real quick. And so on Saturday, I sang with the choir because at a Los Angeles dancing project event. And is it up? No, it's not up.
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
There it is.
So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so the choir we had what they call dupioni. That's all Indian silk. It's an Indian silk outfit. And
Okay.
yeah. And so we sang for Misty Copeland. We got a chance to sing for ballet extraordinaire Misty
Wow.
Copeland on Saturday evening. It was a great event. $5,000 a plate. That's what I'm
Wow.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 5 G's a
That's
plate.
deep. That's
That
deep.
I'm looking forward to being at all those events moving forward.
I guess
And or
so.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rubbing
That's
shoulders with the
deep.
muckety mucks, you know?
Yes. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's all right. I like that. I like that.
So do you
Congratulations.
believe, thank you. Thank you for that. Do you believe I can wear that outfit speaking at my father's memorial or no?
Absolutely, yes.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's
Mr.
fly.
Chris, thumbs up or thumbs down on that? I'm sure he'll give me one in a minute. But I just yeah, I was like really wrestling with that, like because I wanted to get something that I know I could wear not only for that event, but then also wear it for the memorial as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that that is classy. Hey, mom, what do you think? That's who she'll tell you. She'll tell you for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah. Mother
She'll tell
Massey.
you for sure.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Mother
yeah.
Eminem, Mother Massey.
So,
Yes.
mom, do you think he could wear the outfit in the silver, to his father to speak at his father's memorial? So I think that that is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Cool.
Let's go. What'd you guys see?
Well, Debbie Allen honored her, so I got a chance to see Debbie Allen too, which was cool.
Wow.
And yeah, but I got to also see other dancers, young people that are dancing for the LA Dance Project, like some young adults. It was really beautiful. Like the dancing was phenomenal. It's amazing what you can do with your body, and it's amazing the
Yes.
moves that you can do,
Right.
and it's like wow, like why wouldn't you live a unlimited abundant life just doing what you want and not worried about
Absolutely.
age, not worried about, because I mean there's individuals that are older that still lift weights. You know what I'm saying? Like in their 80s
Sure.
and 90s still lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
ain't nobody worried about age. It's all a mindset. It's all a
Right.
mind
Right.
thing for sure.
Well, it's about how you condition your body, but also how you condition your mind. So if you
Yeah.
begin to think that I can't, if you begin to think that you can't, then you probably won't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
probably won't. So
Yeah.
we can expect to see you uh dancing soon. You could do like the flags. You could get like flags to match your outfit, and you could just be twirling the flag. Jason, I see it. I see it. It could happen.
No, that's going too far. That's going way too
That
far
was
right
too
there.
much.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
not
too
a
much.
I'm no. I'm not the flag bearer or the flag waver. No, no thank you.
You
Mm-mm.
never know. Just wait and see what if he calls you. Let him use you. Let him use you, baby. Let him use you. Let's say hello to Promise Mills here in
Hey,
Harrisburg
promise.
in the capital city. Promise, thank you for joining us. And Jason, I want you to know that your challenge from last week about the baby hair is
Yes.
on.
Yes.
It's one
Yes.
thing. I'm gonna grow some first, but don't worry, I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
hair
Yeah.
coming to
Baby
a
hairs.
podcast near you very, very. I got this. I went to the expert and had a conversation about it, and apparently there's several different ways to do this. And
Really?
oh, apparently so. I didn't know. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. And
Oh
so
my
just know
goodness.
that once I complete this challenge, there'll be one coming to you as well. I got it. Don't
I'm
worry.
sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, don't worry. I got it. So, Minister Chris, I don't know if you got my pictures yet, but this weekend, Saturday, I with my church, with Wesley Union AME Zion Church, church is making an impact in the community. We went to Millersville University, which is really in the middle of nowhere. And
Oh, okay.
we went to the game. That's our church. Our pastor with the Livingstone hoodie on, with the black Livingstone hoodie,
Okay.
and the first lady, and then the three first children there. Um, so we went to a Livingstone game. Livingstone came and we played Millersville University. We lost, but Livingstone College is AME Zion, is a church
Okay.
that started through the AME Zion Church.
Okay.
So these aren't really tall brothers, but we were
Okay.
sitting right behind them, and I think we became coaches because we were yelling more than the coaches were, And one of them went to go shoot a 3-point, and Linda next to me, she was like, "Why would you shoot from all the way back there? Why wouldn't you go closer to?" And then other people were like, "That's right, that's right." And we were yelling, "Stay with your man, you're doing too much." And then they kept giving the ball to the little guy, and I was like, "Why would you keep giving it to him? Like, he hasn't made a shot yet, you know?" Now
That's
for me,
encouragement. That's encouraging him to make a shot. That's why.
oh, giving him the ball is encouraging him.
Yeah, it helps to build confidence that
You need to build
eventually.
confidence during practice. Don't do that when you get out on the field and it's the real thing. That's not the time. That's the time for you to demonstrate the confidence that you received while you were practicing. But we did get a chance to talk to the coach, and the coach did say that they're mostly freshmen and sophomores, so they're just learning to work together, which we correctly surmised while we were coaching them, because we started yelling, "Y'all got to talk to each other. Y'all ain't even talking to each other." And so it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But I did ask the pastor and our associate pastor, Reverend Means. I was like, well, when they go, halftime, when they go in the back, why don't y'all just go back with them and pray? Lay hands on them. Take some oil back there. Do something. Somebody do something. So, needless to say, needless to say. So,
What was the score?
congratulations anyway. The score was something like 68 to 52 or something like that. No, it was an 18 point. It was 74 to something. It was not
Oh,
good.
oh,
It
okay.
was it was not good. Yeah, at some point. But now see, Millersville, they had this guy, not a brother, but they had this guy. He was about like 7'1" or something, like no exaggeration. And he had a full beard. And I believe that he was probably a grad student or something, like he just walked up to the basket and put it in, and I think that somebody should challenge them on the age limit for
Yeah.
playing on a college team. Like I think that maybe you shouldn't, you know. I think I saw him on an NBA team before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or
Right.
he's
Right.
already been on a college team before. He just didn't look like he's been on like a, what is it, a NCAA or one of the
Yeah.
big, one of the big ones.
Yeah.
He's been on
The
one of
Big
those
Ten.
teams before.
Yeah.
He's moonlighting over here at Little Millersville, and nobody knows because it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I know, I saw it. I know I just know what I know. But at any
What made
rate,
you go to that? What made you go to the game?
to support Livingstone, because it's our church's school,
Oh,
and
okay.
so they
Okay.
were here, and it's an HBCU. And
Okay.
so when do we get an HBCU, coming this close? And I didn't think there would be a whole bunch of HBCSs. And so, so I thought, I wanted to go and support. And my youngest brother, Tevin, he went to Livingstone.
Okay.
So, I just wanted to go and promote, and support
Yeah.
and be there. And plus, I found over the past couple of years that I do like sports, and I thought I didn't. And I mean, I've never been athletic, of course, but I like
Mm,
sports. And
mm.
I'm very what's the word? What's the word? No, I'm not challenged. That's not the word. But anyway, it'll come to me. Mm, it'll
Yeah, I
come.
don't know what to tell you.
No, because you were gonna agree with challenge. No, what is
No,
it?
I wasn't gonna
I
agree
can't
with
believe I'm
challenge.
thinking.
I
Like
wasn't even gonna go there.
when you like the game, you like the game, and you like the. I like to talk trash, but I like to
Okay.
win. What's the word?
Oh, you like to talk
Can't think
trash
of
and
it.
you like to win. Nope.
But I like to win. I'm competitive. I'm very competitive.
Ah,
That's the word.
competitive. Okay,
I'm very
competitive. Gotcha.
competitive. Yes. Even if I'm
Uh,
not playing or if I'm not on, but I like to talk trash and I like to win. And so, you know, that's
yeah.
pretty much it. So that's why I find myself enjoying sports and football and things. Hey, our team is playing tonight. What do you think?
I know, right? With against Denver, I'm looking forward to it. I am so ready, and I got my Bills T-shirt in the house, so I'm gonna definitely throw that
All
on today.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Listen, call them and listen, I'm trying to tell you, get your flags out, get ready. They need everything they can possibly get.
Who are you? Who are you telling? It's almost like this is like I don't understand. Like this team is not the team that has been whooping tail the past 3 years. Like I don't get
Yeah.
it.
I would
I
feel
don't
better.
understand what's happening.
I would feel better if they would admit that they were throwing the season so that they could get first round draft pick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I would
But
feel better about that.
why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
So
I
you could
think
get
you
first
already
round
got
draft
a team,
pick
huh?
so that they could get first round draft pick.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you like at least want to be like in the middle where you don't have to play KC right away or something like that, or you got to play KC at the end like they normally have been, or you get a team that can actually beat KC, so you ain't got to deal with KC anymore. See what I'm saying? Like that's what I was thinking.
I hear you.
I was thinking like they
Yeah.
didn't want to play against KC anymore. You see what I'm saying? But they have
Well, why
created
would
a
this
whole new
make them
rivalry
not?
with them, huh?
Why would this? Oh, is Kansas City our rival?
I mean, it almost seemed like it's going to be a new rival because I think every time we went into the championship, we played against them.
Oh,
And then it's
do
almost like
we
the
have
Knicks,
another rival? I thought it
huh?
was Dallas. Do we
Well,
have
no,
another rival?
our rival is Miami and the Patriots. New
Oh,
England and Miami are our rivals. The Patriots and the Dolphins. Those are like our biggest
yeah.
rivals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and both of them beat us, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
that Patriots game, I could have swore we had that one. Oh my
we
goodness.
did.
Did they came back
We did.
end, at the
Yeah.
very end and beat us. It was like,
Yeah. No, we did have that. That one we had for certain. Like Ray Charles was like, yeah, I got this one. So, so no, we have to do better. We have to do better. Listen, we
yeah.
got a good topic. We got a good
Yeah,
topic,
yeah,
and of
yeah,
course
yeah.
we are off
Yeah, yeah.
topic already. I'm like, it's the
Yeah.
hour show. Let's get our
Already.
let's get our family feud out the way.
Yeah.
Minister Chris, can you give us our family feud? Remember, you can type in your questions, you can yell them out loud, and even as we're talking, you can continue putting them in. I think this is a good one. Name an animal that doesn't have a leg to stand on. Top 7 answers are on the board. Always keep in mind, we don't know who they asked, but they asked 100 people, I believe. Name an animal that doesn't have a leg to stand on. All righty. All righty. And while people are thinking about that, I had some information for you. I had some information for you. Uh, uh, did you know that did you know that the hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe?
Octothorpe.
An octothorpe. Because of the 8 points, the octo because of the 8 points.
Okay, right, okay, because of the
Yeah. So
What
I think
Octothorpe? Why?
I don't know why the Thorpe. And when I saw it, it didn't tell me why the Thorpe. But I think that we should bring Octothorpe out instead of being like hashtag hold my mule. We should be like Octothorpe, hold my mule.
Yeah, exactly. So people could be like, huh? What?
Right. Octothorpe hated it, you know? So from now on, all my tags are going to be Octothorpe hashtag.
Octothorpe. Oh Lord! And I'm gonna be the only one laughing because I'm the only one of the only people that's gonna know what you're talking about. If they
That's
don't watch
okay.
this show, they ain't gonna know what's happening.
If you get just one, I think you're doing pretty good.
But hold on, we went from pound to hashtag to now Octothorpe.
Right. I think
That's too much.
hashtag
That's too
is
much.
just something someone made up. Because technically a hash should be like backslash. That should sort of be a hash. And then the
Oh,
tag part came because of social media. I think the millennials made this up.
it's
And we need
possible.
to take back our language. We need to take our language back. Octothorpe or pound. I'll go with pound.
Yeah, I go with pound. Yeah, pound
Yeah,
sign.
like
Yeah,
I'm with that. I'll go with pound. We can stick with that. Or
absolutely.
what's it called? Um, what's it called? The three dots. Eclipses? No.
Is that no? I do not. I did not know that. I thought those were called. Oh shucks. Oh, you know what? I don't know. That's a Google
Uh
moment right there.
yeah, yeah. Well, because a period, just one period is called a full stop. And it's funny because in Nigeria, when they would say something and like they really meant it, they'd be like, I told her to do this, that, and the other, full stop. And I would be like, what? But they meant like period. So we could bring that back too. We could bring back full stop, Octothorpe, full stop. And then, like now how people be like, period,
Right,
period. We could be like,
right.
full stop.
Full stop.
We could be like, full stop. Not to be confused with FOOL. I'm saying FULL. A full stop.
Not full stop, but full stop. Got you.
Full stop. Right, right. Let's see. My mom said beautiful on yours. We're a few comments behind, but she said beautiful. Promise. We spoke to Promise. She said hello. Mom said an animal with no legs to stand on. Yes, Mom, that's the question. That's the question. Name an animal that doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Junebug. What
Right.
about Junebug?
Junebug. That is quite country of you. I don't think they call them Junebugs here. But we'll go with that. But Junebug is not one of them. Junebugs have legs.
They do have
And did
legs.
you know? Yes, but
Oh,
do you know
fish. A fish.
a fish? Okay, fish is number 2. Did you know when I was a kid, which still once again has nothing to do with what we were going to talk about? When we would go down south, they would get the June bugs and they would tie a piece of thread on its leg and it would start flying. It was like, bzz, and then you hold the thread and it would just fly all over the air. It was like the poor people's kite. Like,
uh, unheard of. Unheard of.
sometimes I hear what I said after I said
Oh
it.
my God in heaven. Unheard of. A
No,
poor
but it's
people's
true.
kite.
No, don't go with that. Forget I said that part.
What kind of a string?
But
Like a threading
a
type
piece of
string?
thread. Like a piece of thread. Like, Mom, am I not? I'm telling the truth. Like, I know you think like somewhere there's a punchline here, but there was a June bug. It was like about that big, right? And so
Uh-huh.
my aunt was like, "Quick, go get some thread. Go get some thread." And so I ran in Big Mama's house and got some thread. You know, like, Big Mama, I need thread. There's over there, baby. And so we got the thread, and my aunt pulled it off, and she caught the bug, and she tied a little knot and put it over its little leg. The leg, and then
Yeah.
she just kind of just sort of did like that, so it would start moving again, and
Yeah.
it said bzzz, and it was flying around, and you just
Yeah.
hold the string,
Yeah.
and it would fly.
Wow.
It would fly, and you hold the string, and the thing would be flying around. Hello. Why it didn't fly hard enough to just let that leg go,
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Like, let me,
I mean,
turn me loose.
right. Let me
None
loose.
of
Let
that.
me go now. Let me go. It,
None
it
of that.
didn't do that. It didn't do that. So, Junebug is not on the list. So listen, let that go. Don't try that at home though, because if you don't like, what if you get the wrong bug and it's not really a June bug? Because I don't even think June bugs exist anymore.
I thought I saw those in like Buffalo. I don't see them here. I think they're here, kind of, sort of, because I know like they be like running up against stuff real hard because they so heavy, and
And
you're
they're
like,
hard, they're greenish,
bow.
right?
Yeah.
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 Now here we
Little
have those
brown.
uh cicadas. Is that it? A
Ooh,
cicada? And you can
cicada.
hear them, but I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Ooh.
seen one, but yeah, you can hear them at any rate. So listen, the question was, okay, that took a while. The
Yes, it
question
did.
was, and I posted on Facebook. You hear the line, do you know what today is? And I
Yes.
said, finish this, it's, and then, you
It's
know,
our anniversary. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So my question to you is, uh, what song and what lyrics? What's your go-to? What's your favorite? What's your song?
My go-to song, my favorite go-to song would be Jamaica Funk. That's what it is.
Okay, okay, all right.
That
You know
get
all the
into
words to
you.
it?
What's that?
You know all the words to it?
I think I
Or do you
do.
get to a part and you're like, uh, for Jamaica?
You know what? I think after a while, I'm feeling the music so much. You probably just see me just
Uh-huh.
go, hey, 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 like I ain't even thinking about singing no more. I'm just like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey.
After a while, that's just when it gets so good. Now, the
Yeah.
song like that for me, but I think the lyrics are also appropriate, which is also my theme song is She's a Bad Mama Jamma.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
she's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to
yeah,
see.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's it. That song does it. But we had songs that uh they meant stuff.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it
yeah,
meant something. It wasn't it was just a regular song.
yeah.
Like, and now this, I don't know if it really meant something, but you could use it like, never learn to swim, can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Why should I
Oh,
hold my breath,
woo,
fearing that I might choke? See, listen,
mm,
that is wisdom. That is wisdom. And these kids nowadays don't even, you know,
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
even,
yeah,
they don't
yeah, yeah, yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah.
They just, I don't know, they don't understand. So what do you think? What do you think of the lyrics now, music then? Where are we at? Or I should say, where
Oh
are
my
we? Because
goodness.
my
Where
mother's
are
probably
we?
typing. Yeah, where are we?
We are in a position now where it's not even really, I mean, except for the weekend, there's not really too much thought being put into innuendos and um imaginary um lines, creative lines where individuals really have to listen to what you're saying and say, "Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I get that," or Man, oh yeah, I see that. I understand that. Now it's like almost like blatant right there in your face, you know.
Right.
And so it's really, really crazy nowadays how like a lot of things that are being said don't really have too much meaning outside of the fact that, you know, I need Dolce and Gabbana, or I need Louis
Yeah.
Vuittons, you know, stuff like that.
Sure.
I
Sure.
need to drive around in my Ferrari, or, you know, like all of these different things in order for individuals to feel like that they have something or they're doing something so that somebody else can see them. It was never really
And
about
half
like
the
how
time,
was that?
I said, and half the time it's not even true because they're like, I need to drive around in my Ferrari. That's like people who name their child something. You know, you name your child Ferrari, but you got buses. That don't really. You know, that just.
Nope,
I think that that's just
nope,
so.
nope.
I just
I'm
think
you
it's
know I'm
not
looking.
right. You know,
Say it again.
I just think it's not right.
No, it's not right. It's not right. I'm looking to hear somebody name their child Miata.
Say what?
I
Oh,
said I'm looking to
Miata.
hear
You know
somebody
what?
name their child Miata.
I can't. That's a whole nother show. I cannot do the names. I cannot do the names. A friend of mine sent me. I, there's a child somewhere named Quintavious, and it's okay. We
No.
can. It's Quintavious, but that's not the problem. The problem is QWEN. But don't you know that the Q already gives you the W? So why would you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
QW? Now you made it like Quintavious. It's not. It's just not right. It's not right. I can't.
That's right.
I just can't.
The QU is already the
It's
qua
already
sound. Yes,
there.
it's the qua
It's
sound.
already
Yes.
there, and so
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just so unfair.
yeah.
And then
It is unfair. Yeah.
I sent this to my sister, and there are times when I want to post things, and I don't post it because either it has profanity, which
Uh,
doesn't bother me, but I'm sensitive to others, or
sure.
it just probably is inappropriate, or the grammar is so terrible, is so poor that I'm embarrassed I'm embarrassed
Yeah.
for the person that posted it. But um, what is their name? It's two comedians, Key and is it Key
Oh,
and
Key and
Pal or
Peele.
something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Key and
yeah,
Peele. So there's
yeah.
one where he's in the classroom and he says, "Is there a
Yes.
Jaqueline?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yes.
love
Yes.
that. That
Yes.
is
Yes. Yes.
hilarious. And I
Yeah.
want to post it other than the fact that he uses profanity. But
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
funny when he said, "Hey, Aaron,
A Ron.
Aaron." Oh,
Yeah. A Ron. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
you have to see
Bal-
that. And if you can't find
Balake.
it, inbox me and I'll send it to you. Yeah, Balake. That is
Balake.
hilarious. Nothing to do
Yeah.
with what we were talking about, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So, what song, like, is there a song, let's say a song from back in the day versus a song now that would be good advice, good relationship advice?
Um.
You can
James
choose
Ingram. James Ingram. Find 100 ways.
oh my goodness, look, that's on my list.
Is
That
that
is
right?
on my list.
Is that right?
Yes, I almost showed you. Listen, look, wait, I have to, where's the camera? Where is the camera? Am I over here? Yeah, look.
Yep. 100 ways at the top.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's on my list. Because he says, um, compliment what she does, send
Compliment
her
what she
roses
does.
just because.
Yeah.
If it's violin she wants, let them
And
play.
let them play.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
says, uh, maybe she has it in her mind that she's just wasting her
Just wasting
time.
your time.
Yes, I'm telling you,
Ask her to
listen,
stay.
people, if you are having like brothers, particularly my
Yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
if y'all are having issues and don't know what to do, you want to make it
Yeah.
work, don't know how to make it work, here's what you do. Go listen to Find 100 Ways by James
Yes.
Ingram. Do
Yes.
exactly what he says because he says, in your arms tonight, she'll reflect
Yes.
that she owes
Yes.
you the sweetest of debts.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
please write
I
that
got you.
down.
I got one more for you. I got
I'm
one more for you.
listening.
Concentrate on you.
Oh, that's a good one. That's good. I
Yeah.
got to write that down myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So what would be for the women? Because I feel like those are both to the men. What would be for
Right.
the women? Who's giving us advice?
Nobody.
Is that what the problem? Is that
Yo,
the
and
problem?
I'm not even really trying to be funny because I remember talking to somebody about that too. And it wasn't it was about really about like, because like there's a lot of songs about men cheating, but there's no songs about women cheating, right? Or if there is,
Women don't
maybe
cheat.
like that one with Carl Thomas, I wish I never met her. But other than that, um,
Mhm.
you think there's more? But there, I don't think
Now,
there's a lot of songs when it comes to women and what to do for the man. Because you got
maybe,
Jaheim,
yeah, maybe we don't need it. I don't know.
maybe you don't need it. You think so?
Maybe I don't know. I
I,
mean,
I think it's sales. I think it's sales. That's why there's nothing out there like that because they don't think people will actually buy that. That's why, especially women. They don't
if
think
there
women
was
will buy
advice
it.
for us,
Yes,
if there was advice for us, mm,
yes. They don't think that it would be bought.
okay. Hmm, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna have to look and see. Because I mean, I think that some of these songs we could hear and be like, okay, change her to him and make it our own. But
right.
as I'm thinking about it though, because my other song that that came to mind was Try a Little Tenderness.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
ready.
one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like Try a
yeah,
Little
yeah,
Tenderness.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But and then the songs, even as you move into more recent, this genre of music, even as you move into that, because I'm thinking of like, is there a Fantasia song? But Fantasia is like sleeping with the one I love, and that's
Yeah. Oh, if you don't love me, then don't talk to me.
right. Or sometimes you got to lose to win again.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know.
I do not like that one.
Then I actually like that song.
Do
Then
you?
There's Mary J. Blige, and she goes from bitter to bitter to been there, done that to abuse to now she's on her.
Yeah.
I guess I should say for the record
Now
that I'm
she's
not a
feeling
big
fine, 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 fine.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's a good theme song, but it's and then Beyonce's nothing. There's
Yeah. Yeah. There's.
Jay-Z was singing for people at $5,000 a plate. I think you need to come up with a song. I just found our
I think
money
I will
maker.
too. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I'm
come
gonna
up
have
with a
to.
song.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because it's got to be out there,
Yeah. Absolutely. You're right. You are
huh?
right. So I'm gonna have to definitely come up with something for sure.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
really don't. And then now, like you said, nowadays there's so little imagination.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so little imagination. And even, when you talk about lyrics, and I was talking to last week, we had a youth contest here in Harrisburg at the Forum. Beautiful, beautiful building, huge forum on the state capitol ground. And I think really an honor for our young people to be able to say, I perform poetry at at the Forum, the state capitol. And we didn't really have a lot of young people to submit writing,
Hmm.
and so they don't like poetry. They don't like poetry. They think that it's lame, it's not cool. And so I had an
Right.
opportunity a few
Right.
weeks ago to work with some young men who work with some young men, that were in a program. So they absolutely had to be there. And so they
Yeah.
really didn't want to, but now you're going to tell them you got to write poetry too. But when they started writing, the poetry was amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. And I know
Yeah.
but it was amazing.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to them and telling them that though people want you to recognize the masters,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
want you to recognize the masters, and who I would call the masters, may not be Robert Frost and people like that. The masters to me look a little different. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
they look a little different. We're gonna talk about A Dream Deferred. We're gonna go back to the
Woo,
Renaissance
Langston
period. You know
Hughes.
what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
So
Yes, yes.
that's like those are the ones I want to talk about.
Yeah.
So, but I told them those are the masters. But there were some poets that you don't even know about. You know who they are, but you didn't even know.
Yeah.
Hip hop really was poetry put to
Yeah.
music.
Poetry to music. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
it was and
Yes.
so you think like when you say lyricists, like great lyricists, who
Yeah.
comes to mind? Who you got?
Oh, well, for sure. Yasin Bey, better known as
Okay.
Most Def.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
you got Talib Kweli. You got
Okay.
and you got Jay-Z, and you got
Okay.
Nas.
Nas is definitely on the top of my list. I would add Rakim.
Yeah. Oh,
I would
yeah, yeah,
definitely add
yeah, yeah.
Rakim.
Rakim.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, I love me some Heavy D.
Hell,
Uh,
yes,
you
yes.
know,
I didn't know
Heavy
if I
D.
said that if you would know who I was talking about.
I almost just quit the whole show. Oh man. Chris Camouflage said, wait, what did I miss? This is Chris Camouflage. This is his subject area.
Is that right?
Uh,
Okay, okay.
subject area. Chris, we were talking, which as you know, we always go from one thing to another, but we were talking about lyrics and song lyrics. And then poetry kind of came into it. And then I asked the question, when you think about the lyricists, the top lyricists, and we were talking about hip hop. So Chris is considerably younger than us. So Chris, he said, I love Nas, but Chris, who are your favorite lyricists and or
Yeah,
songwriters? And
yeah,
or songwriters. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
whoever wrote whoever wrote most of Whitney's songs,
All
although
the
they
Wendy
were
songs
not
are written by
love
so many
songs
different
for
people.
us, they were not
Yeah.
love songs to women, other than My Love Is Your Love.
Okay.
And
And then,
she
but what
was
about
she
I'm Every Woman? She redid that one.
yeah, she redid that one. But I mean, like I'm saying, like lessons for the women.
Okay.
Yeah. So My Love Is Your Love, because she basically said, she was like, if I lose my fame and fortune and
Yeah.
find myself on the streets, it really doesn't matter as long as you're laying next to me, which
Yeah.
is probably almost what would have happened then on the road that they were going on. But at any rate, at any rate, um, but yeah.
Uh.
So Chris said Nas, and I definitely Nas. But then, but some of the people you named, like Most Def, Talib Kweli, Nas, they didn't really do the crossover. So they were big with us,
Yeah.
but they didn't cross over. And
Now you don't think Nas
unfortunately,
crossed over?
nah, not really. I think that he was a little bit, I think he was a little bit too deep.
Okay. So then, what about then Wu-Tang Clan? Like,
Love Wu
uh,
Tang, but too buffoonery.
to buffoonery? Really?
I don't do buffoonery. Listen,
What makes them buffoonery?
The fact that ODB went to prison for showing a food stamp card as a millionaire with all the gold and diamonds in his mouth and the golden diamonds. So he went to prison basically for saying, I beat the system, while showing that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, show me a picture of me putting myself in jail. You know?
Right.
Like, really?
he
So I'm
was.
just
He was.
saying.
I think he was onto something though. The way he was like, he was very. He was very crafty and he was very imaginative on how he was really expressing himself through his music. You know,
Yes, yes,
and he got
yes.
put on to a lot of albums because of that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And then, I don't know. I think you kind of dilute yourself a little bit once you go on to a Mariah Carey song.
Well, he wasn't just on Mariah Carey though, was he?
No, well, I
He was
mean,
on Maya. He was on Maya's track. Um, She didn't last too long in
I
the industry.
rest my case. I rest my case. Your
Okay then.
Honor. I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay then.
close
What
my
about
mouth.
Method
I
Man
have
then?
nothing else for this witness. What about what?
Method Man.
Love Method Man. And might I also say, you probably won't agree with this, but with age and time, he is looking better every day. What?
Well, yeah, he doesn't look like he's getting older at all. I agree with you.
At
I agree with
all.
you on that.
At
Yeah, yeah,
all.
yeah.
Method Man got 50 almost looking pretty good. I'm like, what is Method Man
Yeah.
standing next to 50? And I'm like, wow. Okay. Anywho. Uh okay.
Oh, Ice Cube. I forgot about Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yes, 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 yes. Sandy said, let's first say hello to Sandy McCullough, my brother cousin. He said he's been listening, but we can't see his comments. So Sandy, let me know what you got. Let me know what you got. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, never mind. That's why we can't see the comments, because see, he clowning right now. See what I mean? This is that buffoonery.
Oh,
He'll
oh,
say,
okay, okay.
been listening to the whole show, but I guess you can't see my comments. Good luck on the game tonight. Y'all gonna need it. So
Oh no, he didn't.
Pittsburgh won last night by 4 points.
Well,
Four
see,
points.
I was watching that game, and I thought it was touch and go against Green Bay. I thought Green Bay was going to take it because they wasn't giving up. So it was really touch and go on that game
It was
yesterday,
very touch
Sandy.
and go. And I think,
Yeah,
wasn't it
yeah,
a fumble, that last fumble that messed them up?
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I was out and I was with a bunch of Pittsburgh Steeler fans. I was not representing Pittsburgh.
Of
Uh,
course not.
Sandy, I may even have been in Pittsburgh, but at any rate, because I texted him and said, "Good job, like good winning." It was tight, it was close. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it was
It was
close. Yeah,
close. It was
yeah,
very close. In
yeah.
fact, I think that they found those extra 4 points somewhere at a concession stand. They did not.
the refs, the refs
Yeah,
changed the scoreboard. That's what happened.
right,
They added
right.
them 4 points. Yeah. The refs
So
been doing a lot this season. I'll tell you that. They've been doing way too
they
much this season.
they
They've
have
been
the refs
doing
have
way too
really been
much.
on some stuff. I think
Yeah.
somebody said that we got to make it, we got to make it interesting again. We got to get some money, some money and stuff, because they, I don't know what's happening with them.
I don't know
I
what
don't
it
know
is
what's happening
either.
with the refs. So
Yeah.
Sandy, please feel free to chime into the subject at hand. You missed the opportunity to talk about the Buffalo Bills. We got that covered already, and they are on it tonight. Tonight,
Tonight.
tonight, tonight,
Tonight.
tonight. I
Yes.
met a lady, not related to that, but I met a lady at the poetry contest, and
Uh-huh.
she came with 4 of her students. She's an English teacher, and she came with 4 of her students who submitted poetry. And so
Uh-huh.
and next week I'll have my Buffalo Bill shoes to show you all. But I had the Buffalo Bill shoes there. And she said, "Oh, I love the Bills." And she has a big Buffalo Bill. I got the big Buffalo Bill logo. She has it
Yeah.
tattooed on her leg.
What?
That's commitment.
That is serious commitment. Yeah.
That is commitment. I
Yeah.
was
I ain't
like,
never going that
wow,
far. I ain't never going
wow.
that far.
Then she said something that kind of caught me off guard, because at the poetry contest we had African drummers and
Uh,
African dancers, and she
uh.
said maybe we could get some of the African dancers and drummers to go out there on the field. That'll get them going.
That okay, a male or female? Like, did she
Female.
specify this? Oh, okay.
She was a
And you
female.
didn't. But did she say the female dancers or male dance? That's what I'm
Well,
trying
she
to.
said the African drummers and the African dancers. And I think they were all female dancers, but I think she was talking about just the African drummers and dancers, like the whole purpose, like they ain't got nothing better to do than to get the Bills to play football at any rate. And can I just say this? And I think I've said it before, but I don't even know if this is the right place to say it. but I'm gonna
Okay.
say it.
Okay.
I think I feel some kind of way that the African drummers, the African drum group, who by the way are very lovely people, very nice people, but they're not they're not African in any type of way.
But they're of African descent, aren't they?
They
Are
are
they not?
not of African descent.
They were not of African descent?
They are not of African descent. None of them. The only thing that is of African descent about them is the dashikis that they're wearing. And I think I have a problem with that as well. But anywho.
But it's funny that you bring that up, right? I was listening to some music and I thought about it. And I'm thinking about the different indigenous races or the different indigenous beings that we have, that the drum is synonymous with their culture, right? We have the Native
Yes.
Americans, we have the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, and then we have our brothers and sisters also in the African community, right?
Yes.
So I think about all of that, and like the more and more I think about it, it's almost as if the drum technically came from Africa and it just migrated into those different even I forgot about even the Chinese and Japanese also as well. So that drum, I'm listen, I got a mind thing here now. Is getting big. I'm just saying, like, that has really been like the common staple amongst the individuals that are communicative through the music, through drums.
That was very politically put. That was very politically put. I could not have said that myself. So let me translate for the people that didn't understand what you just said. If you don't mind, let me put it in vernacular. See, what he said is mind blowing to him. The fact that all these people that have a little bit more melanin in their skin than some of the other ones, the drums are the major part of their music.
Yes.
Did I get that wrong?
Right. You didn't get
Now,
that wrong.
there's a test. There's a test to this. There's a way to test this.
Okay.
Play a song, right? Play a song. We'll come up with a good song and see what they dance to. Like, be like, we're going to dance. If they start dancing on rhythm to the drums, they don't even have to go to ancestry.com. We already know.
Right.
But if they start dancing to the guitar,
yeah,
it's a problem. It's a problem. Problem we have a Houston. You know what I mean? Problem we have a Houston.
But I mean, think about it though. Think
yes.
about it. Think about the Incas, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the indigenous tribes in Africa, and think about the natives. When you hear the drum, there's a feeling that comes over you.
Yes, it is.
And it's like it's awesome. Like, it's really truly wonderful. It is like, and it's no matter who it is. When you hear it, it's on.
Ours. I
It's
feel
on.
like it's sacred. It's
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to be selfish, and I don't want to seem, well, I do want to be selfish because it's mine.
Yeah.
Like, it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and what is it? Imitation is flattery or whatever.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. So I'm not mad about it. I just think that if there is a drum troupe, we should be there. Like, you have never seen Shaniqua dancing a river dance, ever.
Never. No.
Ever.
No.
She has never been out there just, river dancing it up. and she would not be allowed to. There could not be like Miss Barbara's dance class down there.
Oh no. Yo, I'm gonna ask Jamie too. I'm gonna ask Jamie. Jamie, do
Yeah,
you and your sister Janine teach them how to river dance? I'm
yeah.
gonna ask
Miss
them.
Barbara's dance class is not doing the river dance. I guarantee you. The African Cultural Center, the African American Cultural Center, is not doing river dance. They're not. So we are not going to show up as a river dance troupe. And well, let me go back to what my brother said, because he's over here. So Sandy sent this text: a snake, Tupac, college sports don't have an age limit, and the Steelers are 6-3. That was like 2 hours ago that we had
Oh
that
wow.
conversation. So
Wow.
what animals don't have a leg to stand on? Snake is the number one
Snakes.
answer.
Oh yeah.
Tupac, definitely excellent
Yeah.
lyricist.
I forgot about Tupac.
But
Yes.
he doesn't come to mind. He didn't come to mind right away, and it could be because Jada has just beat that dead horse, and I'm afraid to even say his name anymore. Not calling him a dead horse. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But
Oh,
I didn't mean it like that.
oh,
He
oh.
said college sports don't have an age limit. That means that guy playing for Millersville was probably one of the professors. And the Steelers are 6-3. Yesterday, if the water boy hadn't tripped somebody, y'all would have been 5-4. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
get cocky with it. Y'all were 5-4
Yeah.
yesterday. And you
Yeah.
because Sandy, you were worried and nervous about it too. But at any rate,
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't
I
think
just
they was
think
gonna make it out that game yesterday.
yeah, they didn't either. They didn't either. Their budgets they was passing gas. They was like, this is not gonna work. So Estrella says, well, that's not true. They do have some now. They had a whole feature of some African American young ladies doing that particular dance. Well, that's wonderful. Doing the river dance. Well, that's
Oh, okay.
wonderful. Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
But is it a whole troop? Until
Yeah.
it's a whole troop and it's taught and led by us, for us, until it's FUBU, for us and by
Ooh.
us.
Ooh.
Yes, until it is
Yeah.
FUBU. Let them keep theirs, we'll keep ours. Because you know what's going to happen. If we start river dancing, we're going to
Yeah.
take it over.
Yeah.
They're going to be mad. That's
Yeah.
why they won't let us do curling in the Olympics. Because they know once
Yo.
we start doing curling, because we dominate every other sport.
I want to do curling so bad. Like, I really want to try that so bad. I am not joking with you whatsoever. When I saw that, I was like, yo, I could do that. If I could play bocce, I could do that. I can
Here's
curl.
what's funny. Taft and I actually sat and watched it for a long time, like trying to figure out, okay, they're going to do this. Like we were trying to
Right.
get the strategy. But did you know
Right.
they wear two different shoes? Like they have a
No.
slippery shoe and then a shoe that holds them like that they use to stop. And
Oh.
so that's why when they go down on one knee and the one shoe is up, that's a slippery shoe. Or maybe that's a
Okay.
slider, but one is a sliding shoe and the other one is a shoe that has grit on it and it stops you.
Wow.
But I just
Okay.
can't figure
Okay.
out what the purpose of the broom is.
Yeah, with the broom. Right.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think it's like a vibration. I think it creates a vibration on the ice, but I'm not sure. I made that up. I made that up. So at any rate, we are almost at our time. Jason, we need a song that has been written specifically for the women for relationship advice.
All right, got you.
For
I
relationship
got you.
advice.
I'm gonna be working on
The
that.
question. My mom said a coward person doesn't have a leg to stand on. Mom, you are very correct, but I think we were talking about animals. So top 7 answers on the board. Snake came from Sandy. Jason, you got fish. Whale was number 3. And whale was number 3. And this just in, and it's true. You can look it up. Did you know that you can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from more than 2 miles away? It's true. I mean, I can't prove it because the next question is, why would you be more than 2 miles away from a blue whale? And then when you
Right.
hear it, does it sound
Yeah.
like drums? Oh, look at there. Does it sound like drums? Did it draw you in? Did it draw you closer? Is that what made you think that you could play our drums? Because you heard a heartbeat. And you're like, it sounds like promise. I must go. Because you know who would hear a heartbeat underwater where a blue whale would be, right? And would say, let's go closer and see. Like they'd be like, hey, what's that sound? I think we should
Right,
go closer and see it.
right,
You know,
right.
we didn't figure that out. We didn't come up with that. Number 4 is a sea lion. Number 5 is dolphins or porpoise. Did I spell that wrong? Dolphin or porpoise? Porpoise.
Porpoise. Porpoise.
Is that
Yes,
porpoise?
porpoise.
Why wouldn't they
Porpoise.
just say dolphin?
Yes. I
That
don't
goes
know.
back to
Hashtag.
Octothorpe.
Yeah, hashtag a
Octothorpe.
pound sign.
Yes, yes. Number 6 is a snail or a slug, and number 7 is a worm.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot
well,
about
they don't.
those.
The point was they don't have a leg. They don't have legs. They don't have a leg to stand on. Yeah. At any rate, Hey, listen. Today, November 13th, is World Kindness Day. Apparently, it's a thing. World Kindness Day. So, I am asking and encouraging everyone not only to do something kind for someone today, but let's do it for the rest of the month. Find
Yeah.
a way to be kind to someone for the rest of the month. Minister Chris, I sent you a flyer with the flowers around it, but please join the International Free and Accepted Modern Masons and Order of the Eastern Star, Sisters of Abigail, chapter number 197. Please join us in our random acts of kindness throughout November in recognition of World Kindness Day. And our theme basically is loving kindness are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless the one who receives them, and they bless you, the giver. Help somebody clean the leaves up in their yard. Help someone carry their groceries. Someone behind you in the drive-through, just pay their, first ask how much is the person behind me. And then if it's something you can afford, then, pay for their food. If they be like 16, something be like, no, they ordered too much. But, it goes a long way. And this time of year is first ask. But this time of year is really the loneliest for a lot of people. People begin to get really lonely this time of year. So please make a difference in the life of someone else and someone else's day. And another thing that we have going on, Minister Chris, I have the other flyer. On this coming Sunday, we are having a winter clothing drive. So we will be spreading our kindness throughout Allentown. But if you have some clothes, some gently worn clothes, nowadays you got to say gently worn. If you have some gently warm clothes that you would like to donate, and you can get them to us by the 19th, please do so. But you also can make a donation because we are purchasing socks, gloves, hats, and scarves for adults and children, and that is $ Sisters of Abigail. And any donation would greatly be
So
appreciated.
you can only walk in those clothes. You can't run or roll around the floor. You can only walk in the clothes. That's the gently worn part
Right,
of it.
gently. They're gently worn. Yes, you can't do squats in them. Yeah, gently worn.
Okay, I don't know. And you know what? I used to ask how much a person in front of me in the grocery line stuff is, so that we can move along
Uh-huh.
a little bit faster. Instead of them going through trying to find, oh, I can't find my checkbook. I can't find where's my bank card? Or what do we do here? What do we press on this machine over here? No, absolutely not. How much is the stuff? I'll pay for it so person can move on with their life. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to move on with mine. I'm done. I'm done.
Wow, that riled you quickly. Wow, take a deep breath, bro. That really got you quickly. Uh, and my patience much, Jason?
I'll pay for all your groceries. What you got? Let's go. Let's move.
That's funny. Note to self, go to the store, time Jason out, just run through the store, getting your stuff, and see what line he's about to get into. Do they know? We got to get this one. No, line. So, no. anywho, haha. Anywho, this has been our time. As always, we have had a good time. Remember, go check out Find 100 Ways.
Yeah.
Try it. Listen, those are the words. That's it right there. and then try a little tenderness. Those are the lyrics that you need to learn. Listen, thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for coming on. And Jason, you got anything?
Nah, just have a great time. Have a great week, and just keep me in your prayers for this weekend. That's all I got.
Absolutely. Journey Mercies, Journey Mercies. And listen, if you have an idea for a show, the man that you need to see is Mr. Chris Thomas at The Voice 17104. That's the man right there that makes it happen. Hey, Minister Chris, did you do a thumbs up or a thumbs down? What'd you think about Jason wearing that outfit that he had, the flag dance? Yeah, the flag dance outfit.
Love it.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Send pics, Jason.
All right. Got you. Will do.
All right. So listen, we will see you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Same place, same time. Same different topic, but the same energy. Till next week, you all remember to be kind to each other. That's it right there. That brother is smooth.